last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Boy, this game is not over yet. We got 153 in this game. Come on now.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Back to throw. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
I already knew they was going to start that when they said this is going to end it
So
off.
a decent game, still first or not on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Run the same exact play.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Samson Abukum in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39.
He's back to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles.
Let's go.
It's a big one there for the Vikings. And even 60 yards. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
He'll look to throw. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
All right, now, look at 56.
Back to throw. Murray eluding the pressure right. Keeps himself upright. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They have a little bit of time here to get
Come on, y'all. Best secondary in the league, man. Come on.
A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Goff He gets it to Cooks. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Come on, y'all. Don't mess around and allow them to get in field goal range.
Goff now to throw. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And this one is incomplete. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
First team to score. Let's go get the touchdown, baby.
At the goal line.
So get this touchdown, baby.
To the 26-yard line.
2 timeouts. Hottest team in the league.
Now they get ready to head back on the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Let's go!
Brought down, but not before
Almost 300 yards
the
passing.
25-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back,
My offensive line is about to lose me
we
this
saw the
game.
linebacker make the stop.
Offense.
Oh my gosh. Offensive line is about to lose me this game.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Looking to throw. Murray. Quick throw. That's complete on the inside slant. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Again, it's Cohen. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Holding. Offense.
Another holding call, y'all. Another one.
That hold coming from the middle of the
Still
line, the
second
center.
down.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding
Watch it
penalty.
now, Barney, Barney.
Off play action. Murray. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7.
Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
From the gun, Murray. Flushed out right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Now that's a quarterback who's in charge out there right now. Wants to throw the ball on 3rd down, doesn't find anyone open, tucks it away, takes off, and picks up the first down. Not by a little, but by plenty.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep. And this is
Let's go!
touchdown.
Let's go!
Time to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get
Let's
full
go!
coverage in this one, I got some whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that time of the game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Vikings, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for LA, they fall to defeat for the 2nd time this season. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.
Let's go, baby.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
My nigga. They really don't have the freaking plays. Bro, look at this though. I wish they had the pass, but they don't. Oh, I can save clip.